The right time to post on your YouTube channel. Yes, every social media has the right time to post on it, and YouTube is not an exception. All right. So it's depending on, though it's depending on your location and the kind of content that you do. All right. But you have to get, get research, get to make some research and, to know the particular time that is best for you to post. All right. But today I will be helping you to, to give you the right timing to post your content here on YouTube. I have to write these things down so that I won't miss any information. All right. This is why timing matters. YouTube initially pushes content to a specific audience to gauge their behavior. Like I said, yes, YouTube does it because the kind of content that you create and the kind of, the region that loves the kind of content that you get. So when you post it and the time you post it, YouTube will now, get to push it to the right audience and stuff. All right. Posting when your audience is asleep or inactive, it negatively impacts performance. All right. So maybe you are doing this kind of content, maybe normal comedy or stuff, and you get to post. I know it's Nigeria that normally relates to your content, and you get to start posting content around in the afternoon time, or you post in around 3 a.m. or so. You see, it won't even work that way. I'm using this as an example. All right. So I'm going to give you the right time to post and the right time and also when to post in your particular region. All right. Like I said, I wrote it down so I won't miss any information. All right. So if you're in US or Canada, 3 o'clock p.m. or 6 o'clock p.m. People, by that time, people who are already done with school or finishing from work, that's the first thing that they touch is their phone. We are in the technology and phone world. Once it's that time, maybe you are done with one particular thing. Next thing you are going to your phone. All right. People that is in the UK or Europe, 5 o'clock p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. GMT. All right. That's the evening relaxation times. All right. So if you're in Nigeria or Africa, 6 o'clock p.m. So, like me, once I wake up from sleep, the first thing I touch is my phone. All right. And is if Nigeria is 1 million, I think in fact, almost the whole of 1 million is doing so. All right. When you wake up from sleep, first thing you touch is your phone. Is normal. All right. So 6 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. West African time is the best time to post. 6 o'clock p.m. and 9 o'clock p.m. 6 o'clock p.m. 9 o'clock p.m. and also 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Or you can even schedule your post. Schedule your post around schedule it 6 a.m. 6:30 p.m. a.m. Sorry. Then just sleep. Even if you don't wake up at that time, since you have posted it on schedule, it will upload. Maybe on my next video, I'll talk about scheduling posts. All right. So, how to find your specific audience time? YouTube Studio Analytics. Now, go and download your YouTube Studio. As a YouTube creator, you have to download a YouTube Studio because YouTube Studio is what will help you to check your analytics, check the people that are viewing your content, the kind of content. Maybe if you are someone that create different content, when you post it's on YouTube so that you have to go and check the particular one that is doing very well and the region that your content attracts. All right. So if you post content that if you're in Nigeria and you post content that that maybe people in the US or people in Asia, like they relate to very, very well. Like I said, you have to download your YouTube Studio because from this YouTube Studio that you see the country or countries or the particular gender that likes your content more. All right. So when you download YouTube Studio, this is the things that will help you, check your analytics and stuff. So if you are in Nigeria and you create kind of content that people in, let's just say, Europe, likes more, what you're going to do is this. You check the timing that I said here, that people normally come online from 3 o'clock p.m., 6 o'clock p.m., their registration time. You just try and post it then. But just try and post an hour before or 30 minutes before the time so that when they are coming online, they are seeing your video. All right. Always try to read the graphs. Make YouTube Studio your friend. Each time you post, after some time, go and check the analytics, the graph, the kind of people that are viewing it, the country, the ages, you know, and how they, how they watch it. You see all these things there. So make YouTube Studio your friend. You can go to, if you're using iPhone, go to your App Store. If you're using Android, go to your Play Store. All right. So new channels, if you lack sufficient data for the graph, use an upload challenge by posting daily for 7 to 14 days. This will help the algorithm gather data or research, the typical habits of your primary geographic audience. All right. Then once you identify your peak engagement window, try uploading to 2 to 3 hours before the time. So your content is ready when your audience working. All right. So I have to put all these things down because I don't want to miss any particular information here. So I am Carlos. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you for joining.